Hi there everybody, and welcome to another video. On today's video I have this Nissan Lafesta. This is a 2007 and I'm gonna be changing the rear brake pads. So to start with, if we get the bonnet open and we look on the left hand side here, we have the brake fluid reservoir here, and I'm just going to open that and leave it open, and also just put a little bit of paper under here, because to remove the pads we need to push the little pistons back on the caliper, and when we push them back, sometimes if somebody filled this before, sometimes when we push the pistons back the fluid tends to come out of here. It just overflows a little bit, so if you get some paper underneath, just so if any fluid comes out, it gets absorbed, so it doesn't go onto the metal surrounding the area. So just a little precaution really. This one looks like it's not really that full, so I don't think any will come out. So having said that, we'll leave that cover up there and get the car up, remove the wheels and tackle those brakes. Okay, so here I have removed the wheel, got the caliper there and the pads there. We need to remove this spring here and the Allen bolts that are inside of here. And we also gonna need, obviously we're gonna need the 7mm. This is a 7mm Allen key. We have the ratchet, and we have these two here to operate this tool here is to push the pistons back on the caliper. So this is just to, these two wrenches here will help us use that and push the caliper back, and that comes with this as well. This comes as a set. It has different heads for different pads, and obviously I'm always doing different cars, so I need different sets. Anyway, let's get started here. Okay, so I got the pads out. The reason I'm changing them is because one side is a little bit skinnier than the other. This is still a good pad, but however the other side is quite thin. It may be wearing a little bit uneven due to this being there for a long time and not getting a little bit stuck, maybe not operating properly. Also maybe the brakes need bleeding, but I don't really think there's any issue with the calipers here. So we're just going to give this all a clean these areas, wire brush, and then prepare for the new pads. This particular Lafesta I got here is an import from Japan, here in the UK. And getting the parts can be a little bit of an issue sometimes, but not the end of days. Not sure if that is the part number, but I'm waiting for my parts. So make sure you get your parts with your registration or your chassis. Okay, so I'm just going to wire brush all these areas. Just leave them as clean as you can, and then we're going to push the piston back as well. Also I'm going to clean around the inside of this caliper area, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, so here I have my tool ready, already fitted in there, fairly easy to fit. And with our spanners we can start the process of pushing that piston back in. Okay, so piston is back in and we are ready to fit our new pads. I'm just going to apply a little bit of copper grease here and a little bit here, as well as I just applied a little bit on these sides where the pads sit on here and up here. So just waiting for my bits to come and we can go ahead and start refitting. But refitting is basically the reversal of removal. If you find this piston is not all the way back in, you can just go ahead and push it back in a little bit more. So we can also go ahead and clean these Allen bolts, as the caliper slides on them as well. So we'll just give them a good clean and leave them nice and clean, and then put them back in here. Okay, I have my pads. These are my pads for this Nissan Lafesta, and now it's just a matter of fitting them. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Refitting, reversal of removal, and these need to be tightened to around between 24 and 30 Newton meters. Okay, job done. So don't forget, we tighten these between 24 and 30 Newton meters, no more than that. And then we put our spring and that's it. Now we're gonna check our fluid, brake fluid, and see if we need topping up or just leave it as is. Okay, now we can just quickly check our brake fluid here. Level is fine, almost at the max here. I know the front pads are fairly new, so we don't need to top it up. We just have to fit our cap back and close it. And before you drive the car, very important, pump the brakes a few times and you will feel the pedal going all the way down. And after that, it will go hard and you should be ready to go. So, having said that, hope the video helps. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and we'll see you on the next video.